everyone, this is going to be a news video. I'm not going to make it this long despite the amount of news that we got. 1,000 likes to our like goal. Hashtag rise up in the comment section. Beyblade Burst Rise, huge update. So finally I can talk about this stuff. We got pictures, the official pictures, HD quality. So first off, let's go over it. This is going to be the main vertical drop battle set. This is what the Hypersphere bays are meant to play in. You'll also notice the little brink that they have there. Now, if you notice on the top right about the vertical stadium, they have these weird lines. I believe that's what the brink is called, because if you saw my previous news video, there's something called a brink. Anyways, this comes with Bushin, Ashindra. I gotta go see the name in a second. But it comes with Ace Dragon, and I'm just gonna say Astro until I actually see the bay there, because it's got a weird name change. That's going to be in the set, so if you want the main anime colors, this is the set you have to get. Next up, we've got an Air Knight, and we've got a Rudr R5 Epic Recolor. Sorry. We got awesome recolor. It looks really cool, really nice. They got these weird tips. Air Knight's got 8 dash. Rudr's got 7, I think, something like that. Anyways, moving on. Solar Sphinx! That's right. Hasbro exclusive new lair base Solar. Really cool. The tip is new. Well, all the tips are basically new. They all got the TH. They're all Hypersphere. Really weird how we're getting the 6 disc. But Sphinx finally gets an evolution. I'm going to say this right off the bat. There are 2 parts to every GT base. So before, or Rise base, I should say. With Beyblade Burst GT, there's the lair weight, the Gatinko chip in the lair base. With Hasbro base, there's only the GT chip in the lair base. So the slopes are on the GT chip. The lair base is just infused with whatever weights they want to put there, like a fake plastic infused weight, I guess, whatever. There's no metal in any of this. I'm going to say that right off the bat. And yes, the weights do matter. That is one pet peeve I do have with this Rise stuff. For anyone who's saying the weights don't matter, I don't know if you know how competitive this stuff works, the reason why they made the weights. It is actually vital and important. That's the only real big disappointment, in my own opinion, for Hasbro's Rise series. Just the weights. Moving on, we've got the singles, Sword Valtryek. So Sword Valtryek looks super cool. You'll notice that, you'll notice on the thing actually, that the boxes all have this really cool manga design. The next thing I want to say is that the discs, all the discs have lost their gimmicks. So instead now they're modified just to be frame compatible. So that means you could have a hypothetical Blitz with Cross or Blitz Bump. That's kind of cool in my own opinion. I like that kind of change. Now, it does suck we aren't getting the gimmicks, but if you already have the TT versions, like, there's really no biggie on this one. And we have, like, new Hasbro discs. The tips look really interesting. Power looks pretty cool, or the Hypersphere power. I don't know if it's still going to have the little spring gimmick it should have. Next up on the Wave 1 starters, we've got the Ace Dragon Green Recolor. So the Ace Dragon Green Recolor does look really cool. Charge does not have any metal. If you're thinking it has metal, it does not. And most of these Rise products, they'll have the similar shape to it, but it's really its own entity, and we have to look at it like that. Next up is, I guess I clicked on that one, so I'm going to show it. Wizard Fafnir. Ratchet does not have the little gimmick anymore. It's modified to be with frame compatibility, which is pretty cool. Rise looks interesting. Fafnir does not have the rubber, sadly. That does suck. Like Geist, they both don't have the rubber, whatever. Wizard wasn't even a good base to begin with, so I really could care less if it has or doesn't have the rubber. Anyways, this is the Bushin. I gotta say the name right. I'm gonna say the name right now. Let me see. Ashindra. That's such a weird name. So Ashra did get a name change. It's weird that they didn't do the Bushin part, though. Anyways, that's what it looks like. So going over it, this is what the Ashra looks like all on its own. It is a nice red recolor. This is what the Fafnir looks like, the Valtryek looks like, the Dragon looks like. So moving on to the 2-packs. The 2-pack, they're actually incorporating Rock Dragon. So maybe there's another 2-pack, which I don't know if anyone found it yet, but I think the final 2-pack for Wave 1 is going to be with Grand Dragon, and it makes the most amount of sense. Rock Dragon looks sick. They've got good detail on the stuff. That's something I got to give Hasbro credit for. The Ogre recolor looks meh. Comes with a good disc of 0, which is nice. I'm not gonna even bother trying to say the tips. They're like TH0, whatever. They're really modified from what the original ones were. But I'm gonna wait and see. That's why I'm not really too picky or judgy. The next one, Cosmic Kraken. Kraken gets an evolution for the GT system. That is sick. Major props to Hasbro. And if you notice, on this one and on the next one, they actually have custom forged discs that have never been released before. Because that disc, I swear to God, I could be, if somebody got to tell me I'm wrong. Because that disc on the Kraken does not look like it's something from before. I think this is a new disc that Hasbro is doing. I think Hasbro is going to be making more custom forged discs for their own Rise meta. I think Cosmic Kraken, absolutely awesome. The next one is very interesting. I don't know what the rotation on this is, because all of them look, they have like a weird little placement on the chips thing. So I don't know if Hydrax is supposed to be left. But yeah, Viper Hydrax is the name. We've got a new disc for it, which I don't even know what it is. It's very like, I don't know. It has like a P on it. The other one had like an L on it. I'm not going to even bother to try to guess what it is. I do know that the Dullahan recolor has, what is it? That's 11 and something else. I think it was the one before that one, the one with the Kraken with the Gargoyle. That has a recolor of Keep. But going over all the images, Hydrax, I think, is Hydrax going to replace Poison Hydra? Because I wouldn't be too surprised if I think Poison Hydra is not going to be in Daily Burst GT, and I think Hasbro was like, okay, we have this Hydra thing, but we can't really do rubber anymore. Let's modify the design and make it like our own exclusive. That's why I think Hydrax is what Hydra would have been, which is fine. Honestly, I'll take this over just getting like Poison Hydra Hasbro and just having it have no rubber, and then after I have to complain that it doesn't have the rubber. Anyways, all this stuff looks very nice. Last thing I want to cover, final thing. The layer weights are infused on the layer base. There's all plastic, okay? And there's the GT chip and there's the layer base. That's how it works. That's how it is from now on. I'm sorry. Next thing I want to show, this is what the stadium looks like, which now that we can finally see a better image of, actually looks pretty cool. I'm assuming this will be the same size as a normal stadium that we've seen before. I've done videos on the prices. Honestly, in a way, I'm a little bit annoyed that Hasbro did do some of these small changes I'm not a fan of. In other regards, I'm pretty hyped for it, so I'm sort of disappointed in some things, but really hyped for some other things. Tell me what was your favorite thing in the comment section below. I personally think that Rise, while there are some negatives, I think could maybe be a lot of fun. I don't think these bays are going to be able to compete with GT, if you're going to ask me that, because clearly with all the plastic on there, they're losing a lot of weights, but maybe since the performance tips are so bulky, they'll gain the weights back that they need. I don't know. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether it's positive or negative. Please be respectful to anyone who has an opinion, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.